As the new material starts to circulate between the three publications, the full scope of the data becomes clearer, and one of the partners seems to be getting a little nervous.
So the latest squabble is not over the date, they're all happy with that, but the precise time. So anyway, the Times has come back and said they don't want to go first.
Why?
They want us to scoop them.
Seriously? Oh, so they can claim they were reprinting somebody else's news.
So, that's right.
Yeah, exactly.
So they can claim that we didn't.
We just
weren't
were reporting
involved,
what was already there.
We were just reporting on what someone else did.
That's good. So who's going first?
The New York Times. I mean, wants a web startup press to scoop them. Wants to be scooped.
The US military accounts of local informers that they have, they're given in some detail.
Yeah, well, we've withheld all those.
But do you lie awake at night wondering whether you have found all of those, whether you know...
Well, they have a particular
code.
A particular code.
Within the reports. So you excise those as best you can.
It wasn't too hard.
Okay.
Now, that said, it is possible. I mean, there may be a stray report here or a stray report there. The choice, in the end, we are forced to make hard choices. And those hard choices are, do we do best effort to minimise harm, which we have done, with the understanding that this is an extraordinary body of material capable of producing extraordinary reforms. It belongs in the hands of the Afghan people.
Give it to them.
Give it to them. So if the material is of a diplomatic, political, ethical or historical significance and has not been published before or is actively being censored.
With the release date looming, Assange begins to give selected interviews.
As to whether something fits into that criteria, well, sometimes it's completely clear to one of our people that it is.
He's beginning to shake off his reputation for being elusive and tetchy with the media, to a degree.
Could we talk a bit about, Julian, your life and the way you have to live because of the precious...
No. No. It's an interview about me or it's an interview about WikiLeaks. It can't be an interview about both.
No, fine, that's all right. There's still see people who are interested in that.
In the final days before the release, Frontline, a journalist club in Paddington, becomes temporary HQ for Assange and assorted volunteers.
Excellent. These are all new.
You know what I've done before, which is actually really nice. So if you think you've got a hot phone, you charge the battery up fully, and then you post it overseas. Not airmail, snail mail.
Yeah.
So like it goes, you know, on the train or wherever to the airport and then
to the boat and
overseas. So the people are tracking it, are like seeing this thing.
That's good. That's excellent. Yeah.
This type of quick setup, quick pull down office is becoming a hallmark of WikiLeaks and thoroughly in keeping with Assange's semi-itinerant lifestyle that he's led since childhood.
So this is temporary HQ.
Yeah, until this is our London HQ for the launch. It's pretty nice, actually.
And then the circus moves on to another temporary HQ somewhere else.
Yeah, then we'll do another thing. So maybe, you know, I totally rejected these views that you understand the psychology of the person in the childhood and you understand the man. But actually, pretty much we're doing something that my family did do when they're involved in the theatre and movie business, which is go to a location, set it up, and bring all your people, get it all together, get ready for the production launch, and bang, go. I don't think that forced me into doing this work. It certainly perhaps has made it a bit easier.
This section, the third, describes the type of insight.
It's 10 p.m. Sunday night. The New York Times, The Guardian and Der Spiegel launched their websites promoting the following day's publications.
So CNN's up says tens of thousands of alleged Afghan war documents go online.
The New York Times has been going quite mad on that. The Guardian's just got a couple, Der Spiegel just one.
this.
The information is now on the internet. 200,000 pages, mostly classified secret. It's the raw details of America's war in Afghanistan.
It will be the beginning of a media storm that will last for days.
Guardian, Amerikan New York Times gazeteleriyle Alman Der Spiegel dergisinde yer buldu.
Chamado WikiLeaks, criado por jornalistas, ativistas e...
With 100 journalists waiting outside, Assange prepares for the critical first press conference that will set the tone of the coverage. Assange sees today's task as keeping the focus on the story and not on the attacks on him and WikiLeaks that he knows will come.
Holy fuck. We're familiar with groups whose abuse we expose, attempting to criticize the messenger to distract from the power of the message.
That you can at least expect it.
Incredible
Yeah.
demand.
Yeah.
NBC.
So that it would be an offence for us to reveal that sort of information. However,
I mean, if they wanted enough, they'll fall back.
we've done that quite successfully over the past 4 years with a pretty good, actually. Yeah. We'll see what they're like when they come out, but I think the incentive now is to explore the newsworthiness of the event, not to engage in ad hominem attacks. The news is too much of a leader for this to try and lead with an ad hominem attack.
Meaning attacks on you, you mean?
Yeah, attack on the character.
Yeah.
There's a few people that want like really late stuff and then really early stuff because of the time differences of different places. So I don't know how you're feeling about sleep this evening. What was this one? They were like, the site's overloaded, we can't get on, and was really aggro. I would ignore them if I were you. Are you happy to just ignore them? Okay, good. Okay. I mean, they're all one after the other. None of these are decisions between.
Right.
It's just
okay.
Channel 4, you'll do a panel.
Is that a yes you have? Or you
No,
have?
you go, Larry King.
Larry King, they want to do the whole hour with a panel, someone from Homeland Security, Gates, maybe Ellsberg.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah,
panel.
it would be
Gates, Ellsberg, and me, and another guy.
She mentioned a few other names, but didn't get them so quickly.
How good would that be?
And it would be from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. this time.
Oh, shit. Well, let's put it in. I can always cancel the last moment. Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you know that's a TK.
You can always cancel at the last moment on Larry King. You can't cancel at the last moment on Larry King.
Oh. Sorry, Larry.
Tonight, Afghanistan bombshell. Leaked documents ripped the lid off the war. The man whose website, WikiLeaks, published the classified documents for the world to see is here. It's all next on Larry King Live.
Julian, you said that these leaked documents contain evidence of war crimes by United States forces. What kind of evidence?
In the end, it will take a court to really look at the full range of evidence to decide if a crime has occurred. And we see events like a Polish My that has actually done it.
Their follow-ups
It's
from the
about
Guardian
Julian.
Well.
You?
What? Jesus Christ.
So, 2 million on the front. Guardian has it all again. The front page and...
Is that the Times now?
Yeah. Yeah.
My God, look.
Another double page spread. And then you've got your own banner at the top here for 3 pages in the Times.
Happy?
That worked yesterday.
Okay.
That was today.
It's today.
Today, God. Well, I'm untouchable now in this country.
Untouchable?
Untouchable.
That's a bit of hubris.
Huh?
That's a bit of hubris.
Well, for a couple of days. Can wear off. Next few days, untouchable.
Well, this is a significant chunk in itself, but is there more to come?
There's a vast range of material.
As
for all countries, not just related to the United States or the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, but yes, there is material that is every bit as significant as this.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned indeed. Mark Davis filming and reporting there. What a story and what a character. To be honest, I can't wait for Mark to catch his breath long enough for a decent chat, maybe here in the studio. But be guaranteed, Mark and Dateline will be staying with the WikiLeaks saga.